Hello, in this video we will look at the olfactory pathway or gustation or the taste sensation in our brain. So we will discuss also the depolarization in the cells, basically the taste bud containing a cells, that is taste cells containing a group of that cells is known as the taste bud. So here is the brain, which that is the person contain brain and tongue. So let's cross section of the brain here. So this is the brain structure, look like the somatosensory cortex. Basically is the gustatory cortex, we will discuss also. So here is the cross section. We show that blue color shows that the ventral posterior medial nucleus of thalamus. So this is the thalamus. And on the other hand, we will discuss about the basic pathway first, just overview about the pathway. So here is the brain stem, which brain stem contain midbrain, pons and medulla. So this is the inside red color shows that the nucleus of solitary tract. So here is the ventral posterior medial nucleus of thalamus. So this is the thalamus, and this is the nucleus of solitary tract, NST, and this is the gustatory area. This is used for the sensation of taste. So this here is the tongue. This tongue contain a receptors. This receptor in the form of taste bud, and taste bud contain a taste receptor cells. So this after the receiving of some taste, some type of chemical or some sugar, so this is the geniculate ganglion are present, which that is the nerve 7. This cranial nerve 7 is used, and on the other hand here is the cranial nerves 9, which that is the petrosal ganglion is here, and here is the geniculate ganglion, and this is the glossopharyngeal nerve. This is the glossopharyngeal nerve, and here is the pharynx. This is the nerve 10, is also known as the vagus nerve, and is contain a nodose ganglion. So this all ganglion. Basically here is the gustatory area. This is the containing nucleus, basically the nucleus of solitary tract, which that is passing three nucleus, which that is a target to the first order neuron, to the second, to the third order neuron, and this third order neuron is attacked here, which that is used for the sensation of taste. And this is the gustatory cortex. It is also known as the anterior insula frontal operculum. So this is used for the taste. So here is the taste, and here is the cerebrum. It is also known as the cerebral cortex. It is also known as the cerebral hemisphere. So let's draw a person, which that is here is containing a tongue. This tongue contain a taste buds. On the different areas is contain a different intensity of number of taste cells, which contain a taste buds, and the different area contain a variable of cells, where the high number of cells for the sweet or for the bitter. So this is the taste bud, which that is the end of their cells is used for the sensation of chemicals or sensation of food. So let's draw types of the taste cells. So the taste cells contain taste buds in the form of taste buds contain type 1 cells, type 2 cells and type 3 cells. This type 1 cells and type 2 cells and type 3 cells is detect the basically different way to detect the taste, for example the bitter as well as the salty or etc. So here is the type 3 and type 2 and type 1. This type 1 is contain a TRC S, basically is the taste receptor. This is the taste receptor, which that is detect the low salt concentration in the form of TRCS. While on the other hand, the type 2 is the TRCS, a taste receptor, is in the form of G coupled protein receptor. And G coupled protein receptor means it is required the second messenger, but in the type 1 is required the single messenger. And type 3 is basically the taste receptor cells. So basically the taste receptor containing cells basically is the taste receptors are present, which that is detect the sour or acidic. So let's draw a structure of the taste bud cells type, and their different types we will discuss, and their depolarization in the cell due to the intact or attachment of the food particle, for example sugar or acid or bitter taste. So let's draw here. So the type 1 is the taste receptor cell is containing ENaC for the detection of salt. So that is why if low salt, so the low salt potential ENaC channel will be open due to the salt dissociation, and the sodium will move inside from the dissociation of the chloride, and that's potassium by the ROMK, which that is allowed to efflux of the potassium to depolarization and give the nerve impulse. While the type 2 receptor, basically the type 2 form is the ligand, which that is used for the sugar. So this the taste receptor is the basically is the sweet, umami or bitter. So here is the taste receptor G coupled protein receptor, which that stimulate the calcium, is basically we are understanding the general overview. So here is the chloride will move inside also for the salt possibly, and if the high salt. While on the other hand the taste GPCR, which that is the um, uh, G coupled protein receptor, which stimulate the sodium if influx, and that influx of the sodium as well as chloride will stimulate to the mitochondria to produce more ATP, which that is efflux of the ATP by a CALHM1 and 3, which that is stimulate the ATP to influx ATP into the afferent nerves, and that's exchange the potassium sodium channel. So let's here is the type 3 is the taste cell receptor, which that is contain acidic detection. So it means the OTOP 1 channel, which that is influx of the proton, which that is stimulate the sodium to influx voltage gated channel sodium. So the basically the voltage gated channel sodium C, basically here is stimulate the calcium influx by the voltage gated calcium channel. So that's calcium increase, it means the neurotransmitter stimulate to efflux or exocytosis to bind with the afferent nerves, and after the afferent nerves binding the sodium may move inside, and which that is create the action potential to the nerve, and this nerve will move through the axon by the depolarization and repolarization. It is known as the conduction, nerve conduction, the electrical conduction to create the action potential. So let's here I am drawing the structure of the brain as well as the stem. Stem contain a midbrain, pons and medulla, while the brain is contain a sensory cortex. This is the gustatory cortex, is the anterior insula for frontal operculum. So here is you can see that is the pyramidal tract, which that is we are not discussing about that, but here is the left gustatory nucleus. This left gustatory nucleus and right gustatory nucleus, which that is detect this gustation. So here is the move through basically here is the we will understand the ventricle if we will talk about. So here is the first of all the left ventricle, posteromedial uh, posteromedial VPN nucleus of the thalamus. So the VPN it is known as left ventricle posteromedial nucleus of the thalamus. While on the other hand here is the lateral ventricles, and this lateral ventricle is the first ventricle, second ventricle. So this here is the primary gustatory cortex is the anterior insula and frontal operculum is showing in the figure. And here is the third ventricle. This third ventricle is also present, but we are understanding the just overview as well as we are just understanding the pathway for detection of the taste. So here is the tongue and the pharynx. These tongues and pharynx contain vagus nerves with the pharynx and the petrosal ganglion and the geniculate ganglion, which that is the nerve 7 as well as the nerve 9. So here is the solitariothalamic tract, which that is after the left gustatory nucleus to move upward by a second order neuron. So this is the ascending pathway, which that is move with the midbrain toward the thalamus and toward the thalamus nucleus VPN, which that is detect the primary gustatory cortex, which that is give the third order neuron to signal. So that is the pathway for the detection of the taste. So let's begin with the summary. Here is the posterior tongue as well as anterior tongue, which that is different position contain a different range of cells. So in the summary we can say that the gustatory region by the cranial nerves 9 and cranial nerves 7 and cranial nerves 10 is the vagus nerve as facial nerves, which that is create the gustatory region to the VPN to the gustatory cortex to detect the sensation of taste. So this was the overview. We will discuss about the next video in the different cells for depolarization.